Now, private investigator Paul O'Sullivan has threatened to withdraw his cooperation from Parliament's Ad Hoc Committee that is looking into concerns of national security. O'Sullivan continues to testify before the Ad Hoc Committee today. SABC News reporter Mkhokheli Bandla has more on the story. In fact, he is there where the Ad Hoc Committee sits. Have you heard any news? Obviously, we've heard the threat not to participate, but obviously the chair remaining confident that he will be there and participating. Anything coming through this morning?
Good morning, Leanne, and to our viewers at home. It really remains to be seen if Paul O'Sullivan is going to be present before this committee today after having threatened that he might withdraw his participation and cooperation before this committee, saying that that decision is informed by him being treated as an accused instead of as a witness before this committee. But after having demanded that he gets given an hour of actually providing context as to the allegations that he has been facing before this committee. He says if he has to provide context and make sense of the allegations that have been made, he needs more than an hour. That's when the chairperson of this portfolio committee, Soviet Elikhanyan, said that Paul O'Sullivan is now going to start at 10 this morning so that he gets afforded that chance to provide context as to the allegations that is faced before this committee. But interestingly, one other thing that I can tell you, Leanne, is the fact that in his affidavit there's a paragraph 3 where he makes it clear that he is not willing to give answers as to his statement given in his affidavit, saying that should he give answers from the MPs to the MPs from the questions, that would actually put at risk his family and that of his personal life. But that was rejected plain out by the members of the committee, saying that they are going to ask the questions, anything that predates 1990, because he said he's not willing to take any question that would predate the events of 1990. But interestingly, the members of this committee said their focus and interest is going to be exactly where he says he is not willing to give answers on. So what I can tell you now is that it's going to be interesting what he's going to say in his testimony from 10 o'clock and also a follow-up from 11 o'clock until late, when the MPs of the portfolio committee are going to be given a chance to ventilate and test and probe the allegations that have been made before this committee, and also what Paul O'Sullivan is going to say before this committee when he takes the stand at 10 o'clock. But for now, Leanne, it's going to be back to you in studio. We're going to be here before the Ad Hoc Committee to make sure that the SABC viewer is kept updated and abreast on the happenings before this committee.
All right, Mkhokheli, thank you. Thanks for just a preview into that. So, as you heard, starting at 10, not 11, 10 o'clock this morning, to give extra time to Paul O'Sullivan to give context to his accusations that have been levelled against him. So that's where we leave it for now.